Welcome to the Newton and Willows FC podcast. Each episode we'll be bringing you news, reviews and previews and everything Newton and Willows FC. The boys, the girls, the men, the ladies, the kids, everyone. Are you a player? Are you a coach? Are you a fan? Come on and listen to this amazing episode. Hi and welcome to the Newton and Willows FC podcast with me, Rob Fludder. This week, I'm delighted to welcome two new members of the management team at the men's open age group, Ant Plant and Ben Crowe. Gents, how are you?
Very good, how are you?
Yeah, very good, very good. Welcome to the podcast. How's it feel the first time on the pod and you're being videoed at the same time? How's the nerves?
Nervous. Through the roof.
I am, mate. I'm 2 weeks without a team here.
So you can get up and play football. You can play football in front of loads of people in shorts and t-shirt rain. You sit in front of a microphone, and you start worrying about it. What's wrong, boys?
Knees have gone. Knees aren't best.
No media training there, mate. So
no media training.
We're a bit raw now with that.
Big time.
No prompts here.
Well, that's how all the guests.
Wouldn't even give us a tip sheet or nothing.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely. And that's how it should be. So this is going to be raw, okay? And that will help with listeners and your teammates, all right? But the reason you're here, the main reason you're guests here is because some big news. You've decided to take on the dual management role of the club, right?
Yeah.
Joint player manager role. So
how and why? Come on.
Might a bit more curious to be fair.
Where did we start? So
It was
last year.
about 12 months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, last year, obviously there was rumours that Faz Dan was looking on stepping aside. I'd recently joined back the club after the time away. Even though I played there for years when I was younger. And there was a bit of a rumour that he was going to step down and stuff, and I know Planty was already on the management team earlier.
I was up in coach.
So there was a bit of a conversation back then.
Right.
And then 12 months later, opportunity kind of was more confirmed, and yeah, we kind of offered the job.
Yeah, you were buzzing a bit, to be fair. Obviously, you opened it up to a degree. I don't think anyone else really wanted to take it on, but
I was daft enough.
But yeah, we've been up and up behind the scenes. Obviously, I was up in coaching from the start through injury, and then towards the back end I started playing, but I enjoyed the coaching. It was good. So I'm looking forward to getting going halfway this year.
Yeah,
good.
What was it?
Well, first and foremost, look, congratulations and well done, gents. I know we just had a bit of a giggle about taking it on, but you know, it's a decent role, and it's, you know, when you started out playing on the fields, however old age you were, I'm sure you weren't thinking about coaching, and then a joint role, and then you got to follow in some footsteps, right? Because the team have just won the league.
Oh.
Yeah. How daunting is that?
You know what? For me personally, I think that's actually a benefit, because you're coming off a winning team, coming off a winning season, and I know the Cheshire League quite well. So I know what it's like in Div 2, I know what it's like in Div 1, played a bit in the Prem. So I feel like the core of the first team anyway is more than capable of challenging in Div 1.
Definitely.
So going off the back of a winning season, confidence going into it, I prefer that, to be honest. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm very looking forward to it.
Confident, don't want to be too confident.
Yeah. Up to now, we've not had any people saying that they're leaving, so it's the core group staying the same. So
great.
Last season we played a good few teams in the league above, and it was right in the mix. It was right there.
We're competitive, aren't we, as we was last season. So
they won the league, and we took them all the way to 90 minutes. We should obviously going to beat Crowe out. We had the penalty in the last minute. He skied it over the bar, but we was right in the mix. Knutsford, they were in the top half, and we took them all the way then to penalties, and didn't we, I think?
Yeah.
And then the teams probably lower down the table,
more comfortable, aren't we? So
we battered them.
And that's what with last season, isn't it? So pushing on from there, like we're confident we can definitely be challenging.
And being part of that dressing room as well. It's not like you're coming in from the outside. So, you know the core, you understand the lads, you understand what went well last season and maybe what didn't go so well, because there have been ups and downs in a season, no matter what you do. So that must be a benefit to you, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
No, but it's obviously we dominated the league, I'd say. Like, you can say it now, but the league was won by Christmas. I think it was like 10 or 12 on the bounce or something, wins going into like, so we didn't have a spell where we didn't have a game in November, but like up until Christmas, I'm sure we were 12 for 12 or something like that. And then obviously the cup competitions were a bit disappointing, weren't they? A couple of like silly cup exits. And in reality, that team for me, I should have at least won one cup as well last year. So yeah, there's a few disappointments, but obviously to go with the league and like the way that we dominated it and like, and pissed it. I was going to say, I'm allowed to swear on this, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so we pissed it in the end, didn't we? I think it's 4 or 5 games to spare, and like that's some going though.
It got a bit edgy at one point, didn't it, when they had all them games to play?
Yeah.
We
lost the way to Main Road.
If we keep going like this, we're not even going to win the league. So
we lost the way to Main Road, and like there's a couple of teams like they were on a bit of a run, really, but yeah, we comfortable. Yeah.
So just excuse me, you're going to take on the role from player to coaches, and I know you've done a bit of coaching yourself, mate, but surely at some point you're going to come up with things where you're going to look at each other, may not know the answer. Do you have anybody you're going to be able to tap back up? Maybe the previous 2 guys ago, listen, we need some help here.
Yeah, definitely. So they're not fully stepping away from the club. They're just taking a backseat. So we're always going to be there to speak to any advice, as I know they both will want to help us as well, to be fair.
No, they've been great, haven't they, so far?
Yeah.
Obviously, like, the season's not even started yet. So I was actually saying it before to Phil. But, like, it's a bit of an hard one at the minute because, like, we don't know whether to go with this or go with that. At the minute, I think we just want pre-season to start next Tuesday. And then I think we'll all be getting the bug again. And we'll all be footy mad again for like 10 months. So, yeah, Faz and Ant, they're going to be a massive help out.
Yeah, definitely.
And what about the feeling of those first team sheets or the first coaching sessions when it's actually you boys going, lads, come on. And, that transition from being one of the lads to, come on, you've got a bit of respect here.
Well, to be fair, I don't know if you know this, but I've coached a Sunday team for 2 years.
Right, okay.
As a player manager. So I'm kind of coming into it, used to it.
Okay.
Obviously, better level on a Saturday and stuff. Obviously, Saturday's your bread and butter. So looking forward to that. And obviously, that's why a joint suited me. Because I thought if there's 2 of you, you're 50-50, you can support each other. Obviously, there might be times when we're both playing, but there might be times when we're both not playing.
Yeah.
It's going to be like 50-50 or it's going to be ups and downs of that. But yeah, I'm comfortable with that. I think
we'll be fine, won't we?
Yeah.
Obviously,
it's going to be hard.
Yeah, it's going to be hard at the start, and we need to get through them and speak together. And obviously speak to Faz and what should we do here?
Yeah.
Should we go this way or should we go that way? And they'll help us know.
It's going to be a learning curve for us,
if
if anything, because at the end of the day, mate, like, we've gone up a league, standards going up, and like the Cheshire League's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Like, there was a couple of teams in the league who just come up where people were getting paid. And I know for a fact in Div 1 there is, and obviously in the Prem there is, so it's going to be getting more competitive, standards going to be getting higher, so we've got to match them standards, haven't we?
And obviously they've introduced a new league this year, so more teams. And them new teams that come in, you never know what they're going to be like. You don't know what league they played in, what standard they're at. It's always a strengthening year upon year.
Yeah, to be fair, the league that we're going into, it's just, I think there's 12, and like the other 11 are just like fully established Cheshire League sides. Like I know them, most of them. And obviously Newton aren't. Do you know what I mean? We're probably like one of the new boys, especially in Div 1. So, but I reckon there'll be a few there, a bit shock of us coming in.
Yeah.
Especially now we're in charge.
And just on that, how did the lads take it? The news? Did you consult them before, or was it a bit of a sent and WhatsApp out? How did they take it?
I think there's a few rumours knocking about. A few people was
everyone has seen it.
They send me what he's doing next year. You're taking it on. He's not.
He thought it'd be.
I mean, we just keep it on the download. Like, nah, just button it off, because we didn't want to say anything without Faz putting like a big message out saying that he's leaving, and it was always going on behind the scenes, but we didn't want it getting out too early because you never know if they after a winning season. I said to him, you're pretty daft on fucking leaving, to be honest. Yeah. I said, I thought you would have carried on. He was like, no. Let's stop leaving when you're winning.
We were talking about it, like, obviously, because the start of this time last year, there was a couple of conversations with me and B and obviously the committee and Faz and that. So, like, there's not been means they've been focused on winning the league, but there was a couple of combos, like, what's happening next year? Like, did they want us doing it? Did they not? Like, what's Faz's thoughts on that? But we did just, like, concentrate on the footy, didn't we? And thought, if it happens, it happens. And obviously, there was a couple of things that obviously we wanted clarifying with the club and that. And the club had been great. Like, everything we could have wanted. The club and like Faz and everyone have just literally laid it out for us. So, and that's how it had to be because we're going to be playing as well. Yeah. When I say that, I mean like the support that we're going to be getting and offering and stuff. It allows us really just to focus on the footy And obviously, playing ourselves, hopefully, still a big part to play that.
So it wasn't Sky Sports yellow bar moment for the guys, you know, they sort of knew it.
I think so.
There's a few rumours and that, and people knew, but it wasn't officially out there. So
Phil did try to do a little Sky Sports, a little spin yellow, a little BTEC one.
And so you're taking on the role. There must be some excitement about it as well as, look, you just need to do it. What's exciting you most about doing this?
So good one. I just love the crap with the lads. Like, even though we're going to like a better standard, for me, it's still going to be. I want to kind of bring in the Sunday league kind of like atmosphere with your mates and like competitiveness and like winning together. Over to a Saturday, obviously it's a bit more competitive and obviously taking a bit more serious. But I like bringing the lads together and like having a good group and having a bevy in there and all, and having little nights out and stuff, and as well as winning. Obviously, you don't really enjoy that from getting beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I want to be winning, of course, and competitive, but it's the lads in the changing room and all that, and just footy on a Saturday. You just can't beat it.
Obviously, a lot of the lads are local. We grew up together, so walking in there on a Saturday afternoon, and the bus is going, and you start getting game ready, and then you're thinking,
especially when
this is it now. This is it.
Especially when we're winning, like it was a good buzz last year.
There's no better feeling.
I enjoyed it because
the songs going off in the change rooms after. Just the atmosphere around the place.
It's good.
Yeah, it's great.
We're both off the back of a knee injury as well, to be fair. So that was like my first proper season back playing in a few years. So like I definitely got like the taste of it again. And, you know, you come back towards the end of the season.
Nothing better.
So long good years. So
nothing better.
Stays great, innit?
Especially when you grew up together and you're winning on a Saturday and you come back in here after you're having a pint, and just the atmosphere about the place, you just can't beat it.
Absolutely. And in terms of the coaching and management, are there any lessons you're taking from the two previous lads that, you know, you can say, look, I looked at that and going, yeah, we're definitely going to keep those principles or that foundation or just the way they do certain things. And you don't have to say what they are, but have you learned a lot from those guys as well?
Yeah, definitely for me. One thing for me, I think like that I've learned from Faz and Ant is like they do keep it together as like a tight group.
Yeah.
And like one thing, obviously, I haven't got any experiences is like with the first and then the reserves. And like I feel like Faz and Ant really did well in like keeping it all close knit. It's got to be. It's like one club, innit? So I mean, the reserves out first out the reserves, train together and stuff. So that's one thing I think that the lads really I will have learned off last season.
Yeah, that's probably the main thing. Just keeping the lads together, all local lads. So, like the close knitness and like not dividing the first and the seconds and just all coming together. And obviously, like I said before, we all need to rely on the reserves at some point, and then they need our lads at some point, and just keeping everyone happy and just getting in here on a Saturday, really.
It's hard.
Having a pint after the game, everyone together, when everyone comes back in first and reserves. It's just a good place to be in. It's a good place to be on a Saturday.
Definitely.
Amazing. And talking of training, next week you say pre-season training.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got any plans? Have you put any sessions together, or is it just, look, we did this last season, we're just gonna like slowly go through and then put your own stamp on it, or you going day one, this is what we're about?
We got a few tweaks, haven't we?
We've got a few things in the pipeline.
We've got a few ideas and stuff. But obviously, like you said, we're off the back of a winning season, so you don't have to change too much. But yeah, of course, we're going to put our own stamp on it and stuff. And I've already kind of put it in the chat, and I don't know if it went down well, but I said about us, I want to be the fittest in the league, for me personally. So put it in the chat. They get any responses, did it? It's probably a bit early.
Well, it's out here now.
Is it getting fit, lads?
Everyone likes that part of us. Just turning up and you don't see no footies and you're just running. But no.
It's got to be done, though, in my opinion.
The first 2 weeks is the hardest, isn't it? And then you start introducing your pre-season games, and then obviously you just filter it out and that's running and then get ready for the season. Right?
No, it's important. One thing that is to be noted, though, is there's a committee meeting, I think, next week. It's kind of confirming the league start and stuff. So we have kind of been waiting on that as well, which has been a bit annoying.
Yeah, because they don't know whether it's just a new cup scheme.
Yeah, so because P mentioned the league's gone from, Chester League's gone from 3 divisions to 4.
Right.
So there is only 12 in our league, which obviously means like less league games. I think they might be introducing us as a supplementary cup. Is
Yeah,
it?
because they're potentially starting the league in September now.
We might be leaking this. I don't know.
Live.
But,
Yeah, we'll have that. We'll have
breaking
that.
news. That
Yeah.
that's just what I'm hearing. I don't know. So we're waiting on that next week, really. So yeah, pre-season's next week.
Thursday. It's Thursday. 26.
Yeah.
Faz is going to that.
Okay, brilliant. And but in the new league, are there any teams you're really looking forward to playing? Is there one standout you're going, we've got our eyes set on that? For whatever reason, it's local, you just got some history, you just got to turn them over.
As Phil just said there in the background, Stepford Paddock has been a game over the last few years. We've got great, tasty games, to be fair. There's always been close games, been a bite about the game. They slagged our pitch off, and then they come in and got turned over on it. So
yeah, they called our pitch like a cow field or something, didn't it? They said they don't want to come to that cow field in Newton the Willows or something. Garswood as well for me. That's a bit of a derby for me. That
Is it?
the Garswood will come down from the Prem, so they'll be strong. That'll be it. That's always a bit of a tasty one.
Okay. And would any of the other lads that you know they're going to go, no, I want this game? Maybe they've played for one of the teams or they live around there, old mates, or is it pretty much what you boys just said?
No, they did what? I don't think so. There's a couple in the league above it in the Prem, but not in Div 1, but I'm sure we'll make friends, won't we?
Brilliant. So you're going to do this together, right? I'm just looking at you, you're bouncing off each other already. You've got a nice bit, but there's got to be a good cop and a bad cop whenever something happens. So parents, there's a good one and there's a bad one, right? Who's good cop? Who's bad? No. I can make up my mind, but I could be wrong. I'm just sat here now, but will the lads know already?
I would have thought so.
Probably.
Yeah, would have thought so.
Probably. Because yeah, I don't touch it on the Sunday League, but obviously half of the Newton team played for the Sunday League last year. I kind of know what it's about anyway.
Right.
Yeah, so I can imagine how good bad cop if it is going to be one.
Honest. At least you know.
He just goes in all guns blazing and calm him down and he's like, yeah.
No, but I can put an arm down as well.
It's what you need.
I've got a love and touch as well.
It's what you need. It's what you need.
But what are going to be your non-negotiables as coaches? So, a lot of coaches say this is the way, and it could be philosophy of play, it could be behaviour, it could be anything. What's your...
One thing that we both massively agree on, and barely anyone does it, is getting fucking showers after games. It's disgusting.
Getting showered?
Yeah. So I play footy there for 90 minutes, and then everyone gets back in there, gets changed, and comes up here stinking on the climb.
Yeah, so we're incorporating a little fine scheme. There's going to be a heavy fine. We're going to get on the media as well. There's going to be a little fine. They won't speak to Phil on the media teams.
Yeah.
So Phil wants to speak to us.
Well, they're not coming on if they don't shower, right? Sitting in the opposite stinking. Like,
don't know who you are.
I love that. A little call out already. Bloody hell, they're right up for it. Obviously, we are live at the club at the moment. We've got a lot of passers-by gathering a bit of interest. I think the tennis boys and girls are just finished and whatever. So they're getting a few heads-up clips of what we got. So, looking forward to next season. It's going to be a tough one. You have gone up in league. There's a new change, etc. What expectations have you set yourselves at this moment, or do you not want to release that to the lads? Just
listen, it might sound a bit ambitious, but promotion, back to back, promotion, yeah.
I've already put that in the chat, lad, to be honest. I think when it got announced, that was my first message in the chat.
But did you?
It was short and sweet, and I just put, listen, it's league with back-to-back promotions.
We're not daft. We know what the players are capable of. It's more than capable. Wow. And if we push them to if we push them to what we believe they get to, it won't be a problem. And I think the lads believe in that as well, especially from how we played last year, the way we competed with the league above. Which now we're in there.
The thing is as well,
definitely in the mix.
We've got a couple of stronger players coming back into the fold. We've been signed on. P really being one of them in a couple of games. He's a top player. We've got a couple of other lads who already played last year and he was just coming back towards the end. And that's without bringing in a couple of new faces and stuff, obviously, to freshen things up a bit. So, yeah.
Love the ambition. I love the ambition, boys.
Yeah.
And talking of new faces, are we likely to get some new faces? I mean, you don't have to disclose who and when, but your smirk's sort of giving it away.
No, there's definitely be a few new faces in pre-season, and
it always is.
Hopefully they stick around. And like last year, we had a few new faces.
They basically cemented the lead. The new signings last year.
Come to be top players.
Yeah.
Same again this year. Same again this
A
year.
couple of players last year, I mean, we come in. Honestly, we won't be where we were without them, so it's important that you just add in the right areas, in my opinion.
And how do you go about it? How do you go about going? Because I've not seen anything put out myself that says, I need some players or come about. Is it word of mouth, people you know, just contacts?
So to be fair, mate, we've had a couple of people actually message the club directly.
Okay.
Already, not even through us, through the other channels, through like the committee and stuff like that. Obviously, you know, also a couple of lads who just maybe fancy a little join in pre-season and stuff, and they might fancy it, they might not. So there's nothing set in stone, like you said. And again, I've already put this in the chat to the lads. Core group in that first team is more than capable of challenging that league. So for me, for us, it's vital that we keep that.
Yeah.
That spine of that team is good enough to play in League One and above. So that needs to be said.
Definitely.
Brilliant. And just, I know the competitiveness, like it's a different level. So you're going to get, players that maybe experience at that level. But what other challenges are going to bring? Is there more away travel, for example? Are there different kickoff time? Is there anything other than maybe a bit of physicality and skill set it's going to bring?
I don't think so.
Honestly, mate, the standing won't be that much of a jump.
No.
In my opinion, the bottom half of the league that we've just come out of, there was a massive gap. Top 4, 5, 6 teams could all challenge in the league above. Okay. And I think, like Pete touched on, Hayton is the league above. And you could argue, a couple of the lads actually said, he's deserved to beat us on the day. And if it weren't for the 90th minute or 120th minute penalty miss, we would have took him all the way to penalty. So I think that just goes to show we're right in the mix as it is, with no new signs. So
if anything, I think we've got a couple of closer fixtures. So that we've got Garswood.
Yeah.
I think Winstanley closer.
Winstanley's quite local, isn't it?
We had a few like Middlewich already. Did we have that Mossbank Farm? That has so a few teams in the league below played in that. So, we're not closer this year.
So I get the feel, I'm getting that vibe. You're very confident. You don't think there's too much, and you've evidently said that to the boys as well. Have you had anything come back from the boys again, like, calm down, just give us a bit, like you get into ahead of yourself, or they're all on that same wave and that ambition?
You might have been speaking behind the scene, but we've not heard anything.
They're probably scared to sit into me.
No, I'm not heard anything.
Nah, listen, the quality in that squad, right? People know how good they are. And people know that a lot of the players who played at Newton last year are too good for Div 2. I mean, that's standard. So going up to Div 1, again, that spine of that team, no one's phased going into Div 1.
Yeah. We got that winning mentality going, didn't we?
We got that confidence, lad. We've got a bit of a confidence.
We just got a train going, and it was just no stopping. And
I think with us obviously being part of the group that won the lead, that's going to continue.
Yeah.
So,
and I think once we started going on that run, the lads started believing and listen, we are a good team. We can go win the league, and we can compete in the league above, and we can go on to do things.
So I know we keep mentioning it, but the Dayton and the Knutsford game, both away as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's hard to go away. Like, I think we got beat once at home last season, and we played in a fucking hurricane, didn't we? Someone scored from the halfway line, lad. That was the only time we got beat. Oh yeah, so obviously, that's why they call it the cow field, isn't it? Because we're used to it. We like that own pitch. We love it, don't we, lads? We turn it into a battle on there. So like going to them 2 pictures, big massive pictures and that, and you know what I mean? We should have won those games really. It doesn't matter if you don't win, but you should have. So it's promising signs to me this year.
Okay, so that's this year, and you're back to back, and you're thinking going up and whatever. Okay, let's get a little bit ahead of ourselves now. So this time next year, we're sat here again. Yeah, you're promoted. What's the difference? What is the difference then? And you talk about pitches, you talk about travel, etc. Does all of that standard have to go up a notch as well?
Yeah, the Prem division is then. Yeah, it's completely different.
Right. It's just little increases every year, isn't it? It's little increases every year.
It does jump up. Like you get liners and stuff then, and genuinely, like, to me, the Cheshire Prem's going very closer and closer to semi-finals.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Well, you've seen it.
Like, everyone's getting paid and stuff, so we're getting to a decent level, aren't we? We're not even really trying yet. I mean,
But I suppose my point on that is the club have got to go on that journey as well, right? So you two are going to head that up. And I'm not going to say if now. You've told everybody you're going back to back, right? So there you are. No pressure.
Relegating rugby's at it next year.
Hey, let's not put that
We'll
out
be
there.
in the resis.
We won't put that out. We won't put that out. But yeah, So the club will go on that journey, and I suppose it's important for you guys to work alongside the people behind the scenes at the club to make sure that you keep that camaraderie, that rapport, but actually the seriousness of the backing, and whether that's financial, whether it's a bit of support, whether it's some admin as well. I'm sure that sort of changes and hypes up. It must be good to know you'll have that behind the scenes and you've got that, because I've been down this club enough doing these podcasts, and that's the feel good factor I always hear from everybody. You've already said it.
Yeah.
It must be nice to know that you've got that behind you as well.
Yeah, definitely.
We won't be able to do it.
No, we won't be able to do that.
We couldn't play manage.
No,
I'm sending it to Fazload.
Since
We sent it to Fazload without sounding like terrible. We said what Faz and Duck did for the club. Like, we just couldn't fathom doing it. Even if we were just managers. Like, fair play to him, because I don't know how they did it. Like, I know Anto still puts the lines on the pitch. It's like the assistant manager. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Yes.
And to me, the commitment that he had and stuff, and obviously the way all the stuff Faz did behind the scenes. When we said this, we'll happily come in, but we've got to have the support, and obviously that's one thing that comes in. Listen, you've got it.
Yeah.
You've got this, you've got that, and then you've got the
Faz
backing and that. So.
Faz Nanto right behind us, and Tibbers as well. Everyone wants to go on the same journey. Everyone wants to go to the same place.
Yeah.
And that is the end goal of getting into the counties and seeing where we can go.
Definitely.
Whether that's with us in charge or not.
Go as high as we can, lad. Yeah.
Just
Then
keep
we'll be in the resis.
Yeah. Just keep going and going and seeing where we can take them to. The club.
Hey, listen,
Scott,
The facilities are there.
I don't see them really.
Yeah.
I like when I'm just sat here and when you're talking about going forwards, you're both smiling. It just happens, right? It's not a thing that you're going, oh, well, not sure. You're buzzing and you're doing it. So look,
We just love footy, mate.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I can tell. But you're very ambitious, and I think that's going to rub off next season on all of the lads and the supporters. So wouldn't it be good now, got promoted, just to get a few more fans at the games each and every week? What would be your message to maybe people listening going, come on, watch. It's a decent standard, and it's a bit of it's a bit of a crack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Towards the end of the year, we started getting a few more new faces that you haven't seen before, and there was two young lads that were there literally every week. Phil, do you know the name?
Seb,
Shout them out.
Seb is the main one. He's the goalkeeper.
Seb,
To be fair, mate, he was in the change.
He did the change last game of the season.
I gave him the cut when Dua Lipa won Kiss was coming on. He was loving it. He's got a great with the order.
Them two was there all year, and I think towards the end, he even started dragging a few of the mates down and setting off flares last game of the season. And
Seb's looking forward to his away days this year.
So towards the end of the season, we started getting quite a few new faces down, and
Yes.
we loved it. It was good,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. No, it's great.
Keep that going on.
Great for the lads.
Yeah.
Great for the lads. Because obviously, I think Thursday, you have a few people there watching, I think we work harder.
Yeah.
But one thing for me, and like what we've spoken about already, is we want to be an entertaining watch. And I think we are anyway. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I didn't really watch us most of the time. People may say otherwise, you know what I mean? But I feel like we obviously scored a lot of goals last year. But I think the way that me and him want to play, I think we're going to be set up for like, it's going to be a good watch. We want to work hard. We want to work teams off the ball, on the ball.
So what do you think the club can do? What could we all do to get a few more fans down at the game? Because look, it is a winter sport, right? And sometimes to come down on a Saturday afternoon when it's peeing down, you're like, no, I'm all right. But what can we do to say, go on, come down for a couple of hours? It's absolutely brilliant down here. And afterwards, you see the players, you can have a bit of a crack as well.
Yeah. I think one thing, obviously, with my next to his head is obviously there's maybe a lot heavier social media presence as well. So
That's pretty
it's a club going to get like loads of content and stuff, which obviously we're doing this. So like we've been scapegoated for the first video.
That's probably why we've had a few new faces coming down. The way Phil and Michelle and Craig have all posted social media side, which we've probably never done over the last few years. And honestly, this year it's been a massive. It's been a massive bonus, isn't it? Yeah.
The lads do love it.
A few people love the camera on the sly, and they don't admit it, but they love it.
Yeah, they do, man.
That's a seamless link. Because I think actually, you know what, we were talking before that you guys are what the youngsters are going to be looking up to, right? But they can't look up to you if they're not there, if they don't see you. So we're going to get more involved as the media team to make sure we get you promoted more, basically. And you're leading from the front by being on this today, right? So it's before pre-season. Hey, listen, you're going to get absolute stick, but you're going to have to nominate boys and girls to come on every week, okay? Because that's the way we'll drive
So
this.
they're getting hounded if we're on. Everyone's getting
100%.
Signs going out, mate.
But what we want to do is some shorts as well, so that people do, clickbait and people go, oh yeah, I want to be part of that. But it'd be really great if we can talk about how we integrate you guys with those new lads and girls that come down, and you make sure you're saying hello and thank you and all that sort of stuff, because actually that's what will get people coming back on it. 100%.
100%. It's a good set of lads though as well, so none of that will be a problem.
No.
They'll all
the flexible guys, aren't we?
Yeah.
They're not walking back to their cars with the headphones on and sitting on their phones. Good. Okay, right, guys, we're going to take it away from being serious. You're off the hook now for what your philosophy is. That will come after your first 5 games and see where you're up to, right? But we're going to do a bit of quick fire now. Okay, now, what I will say for your teammates and now those that are going to be sort of playing for you, you may pee 1 or 2 off. All right.
Both answer them, or just
you've got to both answer them. You're not getting out of jail. So
we could have different answers.
yeah, you can have different answers. Okay, so first one: who's the best player you've played alongside? Each of you.
Eden for me, mate.
for Newton, yeah.
For anyone you've ever played for.
Oof. Still could be Eden, to be honest.
Eden's definitely what else you've
I will not know the lads who I like shout out. Jack Atkins was a top player. I played with Jack Atkins. He's a baller. Spawny as well. Yeah, I gotta give Spawny a shout. He's a bit overweight, but he's alright, but
Eden's
nah, I'd have to go with Edo, yeah. He's at the club. Player of the year, mate. That's a baller.
Okay, this could be controversial. Who's the better player at the 2 of you?
Fancy that. I can't not say that, you know what I mean? The boy was at from Wigan till he was 18, so.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. Which current player in the squad would you pick first for a pub quiz team?
We're lacking in our squad.
What is it? Is it general knowledge or sports?
It's going to be a mixture. It's going to have music, general knowledge, geography. It's going to have everything. Think Trivial Pursuit.
You know
Don't
I'm thinking Ashley. Like.
No, we did one last year.
Is that Ash went
and I was in the team with Keane Morton. I think it's shit up. I'm taking Keane Morton all day.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't say there's many more to be fair.
One person you don't want is just like.
Well, that was going to be my next question. Which player are you leaving on the bench for that pub quiz team?
Can't even spell his own name, too.
Yeah. I bet it's.
I think we're struggling in that department. Yeah, we're going with Keane.
Is it? Oh, you know about people.
Oh, on the bench, sorry.
Yeah. You're not taking the fee.
Cos has got to be up there. Oh, he
knows definitely in there.
Best footy player. He's lacking up there.
You was quicker to answer those. They rolled off the tongue apart from the other.
Easier naming everything than the clever ones.
Full man over there.
Brilliant. Look, you're getting excited now about those. Right, you've got an away day with an overnight stay. Who are you not sharing with and why in the current squad?
Who am I not sharing with? It's probably the ones you don't get a shower at. Isn't it? Who am I not sharing with? It's a tough one, that. Oh, that is tough, you know.
There's a couple of different ways you can go with that answer.
I won't want to share with Barry. I want to share with Bass.
Yeah,
I don't know, I think just annoying me through the night.
Some people are just like...
in the same way as Baz. I'll give Baz that one.
Okay. All right. It's one of the lads' stag do's. Who's organising it?
Oh.
Out of the current squad, who's going to...
be, lad?
Any friends?
The players. Again, mate, but we're lacking, you know. We are lacking.
You are good. Ricky got put in charge of socials all year, and he was horrific.
You know what? I think
Fast even took it back on flip.
Percy would be all right, would he? Yeah, maybe Ballsy.
No,
Ballsy. Maybe Percy. Percy's a teacher, and he's got to have a bit of organisation now.
Okay, so yeah, not too many organisers there. Who's the biggest character in the dressing room? Current players.
Yeah, Edo's definitely. Yeah, I don't really want to say what.
I feel like there's maybe the same people, but he is. He's just
what pops to mind with Edel lot when we won the league? You know, like, who was it imitated? We won the league, so we won the trophy, won the league at home, Wednesday night. So it was a bit of an ad-on to get home, so it's a night game.
Phil's got the video, but he just...
I think Phil's got the video, yeah. This could be the first shot.
Yeah. I've seen the video.
And obviously we're all getting ready for the showers and that, and I'm like, fucking champagne and that. When the sun's come on, Edel, start bollock naked, honestly, just slid over this table. Table's collapsed in the middle of us. So I'd say, yeah, I think just for that moment, he's got to be up there.
Why has that not been released yet?
Yeah, that's...
Because
I
don't know if Craig has it or not, but
someone's got it.
I'm sure
he ended up doing it a couple of times in the end, and he was just like, he's singing to me.
You know, I bet that. And who needs to be banned from the dressing room playlist?
To be fair,
I got put on tunes, and I'm no DJ, me. I won't be DJ next year, definitely. Sorry, can't think that I'm...
To be fair, no.
It was someone out. Didn't we have a mixed playlist?
To be fair, one person who was bad is Lee Wilson, Techno Live. Just techno tunes all the time. No lyrics, nothing. Just
I just used to take a little DJ playlist on the other, so bad.
So we've got a great bunch of players, very skillful, going to go and win the league again, but they can't organise a stag do for shit. They're a bit thick. They don't shower, and they've got shit taste in music. So
that's footy players.
Yeah, I think that's what you need to bring into the squad. Yeah, don't worry about skill, just some characters. Just some characters.
Suffering it great tells me, to be honest.
Okay, look, a final message to the fans and everybody connected with the club. What message would you like to give Newton Willows supporters ahead of the new season?
Get down, because we're going to see some silverware.
I just think, yeah, same again, really, just obviously with our own spin on it. And
it's a good atmosphere. It's a good time to get down to the club. It's going in the right direction. From last season, from about Christmas, it's got real good round here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got a few more fans down.
Yeah.
A few new people. And just to crack in there. After the games, everything was it's always better when you begin, but that's not going to say.
I think it's going to be same again.
Yeah.
We're going to be calling for back-to-back years when there's one a lot of football in it this year. And I just think, it's going to be entertaining to watch it. It's a good group of lads, local lads, the majority. So, get down and support us and stuff. And, help us push over the line and that. Yeah, definitely.
Well, look, good luck for the start of the season. I'm not going to say the whole season because you'll be coming back on. Okay, we'll let you get a few games in and we'll get in and we'll do a bit of a review after the first 5 games or something like that. But gents, look, well done. You've come on and you've led the way with that. So you can call out any of the other boys whenever you want. They got to come on when you shout, as long as they've had a shower. But no, it's been a pleasure and well done and good luck for the start of the season.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, Rob.
If you enjoyed that episode, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button, like it, love it, share it. If you want to come onto the podcast, drop us a note on all the socials, or if you want to nominate someone coming on, that'd be amazing. We've got some amazing guests coming up again soon. Newton Willows FC, Forza Newton.